谢谢，谢谢。
Please tell me you speak English. I'm Detective Carter. Do you speak any English? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I cannot believe this shit.
谢谢。
First I get a bullshit assignment, now Mr. Rice-A-Roni don't even speak American. Come on, man, my ride over here. Put your bag in the back. Put your bag in the back. No, 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 no. You put your own shit in the back. I'm not a sky cap. I'm FBI, you understand? The hell you think this is?
I had a manager who was from Eastern Asia, and she didn't get that this was my part-time job, and we had a discussion how back at home she thought it was like a full-time job and a big time commitment, and so that's where our cultural differences came in, because I had to have more balance in my life and she didn't get that work was less of a priority than what she had in mind.
During the weekend, I'm a front desk worker at Reinhardt Hall, and one of the international students, well, he came to me like with a problem. He said something about his money being stuck in a machine, and I just immediately assumed he was talking about the ATM because he kept like pointing in that direction. But like then my friend came and she's an international student too, so she like talked to him and stuff some more. And he kept saying, no, my money's stuck in the machine, or then he said my bottle was stuck in the machine, and then he like pointed in that direction. Then I realized, oh, he was talking about a vending machine.
Some of the ways that there are cultural barriers affect my social relationship with East Asian people is, well, first of all, it's kind of hard to understand direct communication with them sometimes. Let's say, for example, me and my friend John, we were working on a project together, and he was trying to explain to me what was required because I missed class that day. So we were working on a project, and he was trying to explain to me what to do, and it was kind of difficult because he didn't really know how to explain it. So we were using a lot of hand gesture and trying to figure out what to do. He was typing a lot because he was very good in English typing, but not so much in speaking. And but he explained it really well in writing, and understood it, and we got the project done well, so that was good.
I was like always wondering why everyone have to say to people they meet, say, hey, what's going on, or what's up. It's like when people who you really don't know say that to you, you don't really know how to answer it, because do you really have to tell them what's going on today of you, because they don't even know about you. So, but later on, I just noticed that it's not like you really have to answer what's going on today. Like, you don't have to tell what you did this day, or what is really bad or good for you. You just have to like say, oh, not much, how about you, how are you? something like that. It's really funny because we don't really say that in Chinese normally.
Roaming groups all the time. Yeah. I never see a Chinese people alone.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the bookstore when I'm working there, you guys all come at the same time.
Difference in culture, possibly. Definitely one thing that was an issue was that I don't speak a lick of Chinese when I got there. So the way that we found that we communicated was we became really good at playing charades, and it just, because they didn't speak English for the most part. Some of them, the younger kids especially, had been taking English because that's just what they do in the schools now, but the older people didn't at all. So it would be kind of like a translating with their children, but a lot of them were still too young to have like a full conversation, so it would end up being more of a charades thing. First of all, when people meet each other there, they are not as inclined to like shake hands as we do here. Like every time you meet someone, it's a handshake. Over there, not so much. But people also talk to strangers like no problem. People would, I don't know if it was just because we were Americans, in certain parts, like they would just come up to us and be like, oh my gosh, you're from America, can we have your autograph? Can we take a picture with you? And stuff like that.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of cultural barriers that, you know, affect my approachability towards East Asian people. One of the situations that comes to my mind when me and my friend Andy, we first met, I knew he was from East Asia, but however, I didn't know if he spoke any English back then, which he didn't, but I guess that kind of reduced my level of interest as to just going out and having a conversation with them, just because I didn't think he would be able to follow up with that. But fortunately, he was able to, and after I talked to him, he couldn't really speak English, but he had some ways of managing to get his information out to me, and I understood what he was talking about. And after a while, his English improved, and we were great friends, and we got a lot of projects we worked on together, had successful results. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, definitely, there are some cultural barriers, but you just have to overcome them, and at the end, it's definitely worth it.